Aloha, everyone. Welcome to Bunsen Burner Recordings Podcast, episode 110. Glad to be back here. Fred, I actually have another joke for you. Would you like to hear it?
I would.
Why are black people good at basketball?
Oh, God. This can't end well.
Because their knee grows.
It's the worst fucking joke I've ever heard.
That's not funny.
It doesn't even make sense.
Knee grows is the.
Well, yes, I got that, but like,
It doesn't have to make sense. It's just kind of funny because you say the word knee grows, man. It's like knee grows. It's even funnier when you have to explain the joke. Sorry about that, everybody. Speaking of knees growing and whatnot, Fred, you were just telling us about chudlings on Instagram liking some stuff from you. What's up with that?
Oh yeah, like on my account, I don't go out of my way to post any particular political affiliations,
Right.
and. But someone just went right through it and cherry picked all the. They skipped everything that's not like Veles, Dark Fury, Kaivam. I'm like, can you make it any more obvious, bro? But there's a lot of good stuff he skipped. Like he skipped like the Covenant, not the Covenant, Frozen Shadows and Throne, Benediction, like all quality bands. But no, just skip the Thunderbolt Kataxu though. That's a little questionable. Dude doesn't know.
Yeah, that's actually a good one. We always bring that one up.
That first Kataxu album is a little weird.
It's
good.
Hunger of Elements one? Or no, that's the other one.
Yeah, that's the second album. This is Roots Thunder, and it's good, but like there's only like really 2 tracks on it, like 2 metal tracks, and the second one is way better than the first. So it's kind of unbalanced that way.
I don't know if we mentioned this on the show, but me and Paul have brought this up briefly. Like, I know people love Kataxu, and I like the split, but the Hunger of Elements, I don't love it. It doesn't do that much for me. It's kind of, it's a little too circusy. I don't know. How do you feel about that?
I like it quite a bit. The one that got me was when they came back a few years ago with Ancestral Mysteries. That one didn't do a whole lot for me. But the keyboardist from that album left and started a different band called Beyond Time. And I know I've brought this one up before. But the album that they released...
Beyond the time, we're flying away. Reality.
Oh no. It's happening again.
Sorry, you said Beyond the Time. Reminded me of that.
Beyond Time, yes.
Power metal thing we're always talking about.
That album came out the same year, 2021, called Through the Vastness of the Universe, and that basically, to me, sounds like what that second Kataxu album should have been. And not that I dislike that last Kataxu album, but this is better. A lot better.
I'm interested in checking out stuff like this, whether or not I'm going to like it or... whether or not I like it, but I'm willing to give it a try because I see this album cover and I'm like, I don't know, that really doesn't do much for. Oh, and of course, like videos. Don't yell at me, Paul. I feel like every time I say, oh, if it's in the like videos, Paul like kind of gets a little bit angry, like, you fucking idiot, fuck you.
No, we've talked about so many things, though.
No,
we've talked about so many.
It's just a funny.
It's just so typical of me.
Bingo card now.
Yeah, bingo card in the liked videos. Mark that down.
Yeah, we already got Fred's Oh God, and
Oh
then your
God.
yeah,
And
your
yeah, the
like
like
videos.
videos. Yeah, the reason I call them chudlings, and how Fred said he doesn't post anything overtly political, like musically. It's I feel like the time for that kind of shit is over. It's no longer um it's no longer like novel, and it's kind of exhausted itself. I feel like
No, bro, Jucifer on YouTube is like, what else pushes the limits?
what
And
else
it's
pushes the boundaries? Just NSBM, dude. Kill. Yeah, I know. I've seen his videos. He
no,
seems like an okay guy, but he's I don't know, man. It seems like people in like other states. I don't know why I'm like biased on this. It seems like people in other states are like behind on everything.
no, definitely.
Yeah, they're kind of behind. The NSBM thing, cool, fine. I don't hate it, but at the same time,
It lost its edge, man.
it's lost its edge kind of, and it's kind of how many times are we gonna see World War II stuff on album covers? How many times are we gonna see Hitler and like some girl with those braids and like Hitler Youth and stuff on album covers? Fine, I get it. I get the aesthetic. At points it can be cool, but it's the same thing like the Satanism argument. They go every band is Satanism. Well, now every band is NS themed.
Yeah,
Can you not think? Is there no other aesthetic that exists? You
yeah,
have to do the
that's
same fucking thing over and over again.
yeah, that's what birthed that. It was like they wanted to get something a little bit more, uh, lack of better words, like edgier than being like a Satanist.
I haven't seen
We
any.
just need black metal with snowy album covers again. Like, just bring us back to that. That was good times. Like Frozen Shadows. That's all I need. Just
North
It's possible.
yeah.
North has a good one too.
Cythereal.
Yeah.
Good old Nord.
Burzum,
Which one is Snow?
the third one.
I have a. I
The
have
bro's
a
covered in
prediction.
snow.
I have a prediction
What?
for what could be a black metal theme, but it probably won't come true. It's a prediction that probably won't come true. Anti-tranny black metal.
Hang on. I still
Could
got a
that
bone.
happen?
It might, but I still got a bone to pick with Paul. He's not covered in
Oh.
snow.
You don't think
What's
so?
wrong with you? No,
You
I
don't
know
think-
so.
You don't think that's snow?
No.
Paul, what are you talking about? The fucking Burzum album cover?
Yeah, it's all white, bro.
For Vis la Cite Toros?
Yes, sir.
No, there's no snow on that.
You don't think
Thank
so?
you. I know so.
Look at the other version of it. There's no snow. It's just a dirt road with a skeleton laying on the side of the road. There's no snow. That's just
Look-
a badly Xerox version you may be looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a dirt road.
Google the word Popper with Kittleson. You'll get the original artwork. There's no goddamn snow on that cover.
Yeah, it is true. It's just a dirt road,
Now,
which is
Emperor's
weird
Night
because
Side Eclipse. Now we're talking. That's snow as hell.
Emperor's Night that has snow in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it does. It's just purple. I always forget it. I always forget that it's not just the mountains.
It's
It
very
is snow.
it's very ambient snow.
It's not snowing, but everything is covered in snow. Sort of.
Isn't it
It's
snowing?
like-
I mean, look in the sky.
It's-
Like it's pretty. Well, maybe I don't know. Either way, there's a lot of snow.
oh my god, I'm such a dumbass. You know what I never realized about that album cover? That it
Huh?
has the original, the EP cover on it. That like Reaper guy.
Oh,
I never noticed that was there.
the Gustave Doré artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What a fucking
yeah.
dope.
That's been there for a while.
Me? What a dope me. Wow. Guess you learn something new every day. You learn that there's no snow. You learn that there's the hidden other album art.
Yeah, this is bullshit.
This is bullshit. Paul feels like he lost some metal points there by the metal lord.
Yeah,
Taken away.
Yeah.
Only the metal lord can take points away.
Well, we'll cut that out.
That's not going in there.
And edit.
Have you guys seen that little like comic cartoon thing on Instagram? It says every podcast has the chill guy, the guy who laughs at everything, and the brainiac.
Oh God.
No, I haven't seen that.
So I would probably be the guy that laughs at everything, right? Paul would be the chill guy, and then Fred would is probably the brainiac, right?
I'm the nerd.
Brain lord. We'll just call you a brain lord because brainiac is kind of that almost brainiac or almost has like a negative connotation to it because I remember my aunt using that word to describe her daughter's friends when they like got lost in the desert or something. She goes, "Well, yeah, it's gonna happen because you're with a bunch of brainiacs."
I mean, when you use it sarcastically, sure. It's like calling someone genius.
Yeah, I
I
looked
like
up.
brain lord because there's no mistaking what that means. Hello, brain lord.
I looked up the like the cartoon thing of it, and it's
Yeah.
like the guy from Toy Story, the dude from Ratatouille, and then like some Chad Pixar character.
Oh, are you talking about Al's Toy Barn?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he kind of looks like that a little bit. I do remember that same trip. We were out in the desert, like dirt biking and stuff, and my aunt stayed in the. We were in my parents' motorhome, and my aunt slept out in the like living room area with me, and she does this thing where she kind of just talks and rambles. It's kind of funny, but it's a little bit strange. Like it's dark, we're going to sleep, and she starts talking, and she goes, "Nameless, faceless people. Who are they? Why are they here? Were they part of the ecosystem?" And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Sounds like
And she
some
goes,
dark poetry.
yeah, and yeah, it does, and that's where I got it from, and she goes, look at the shadows on the walls. They look like ghouls and goblins. She goes, how Halloweenish. I remember laughing my head off, thinking that was the funniest thing in the world, and she was saying all this stuff, but yeah, it just kind of reminded me that the Brainiac thing.
Brainiac.
There used to be a show on Spike called Brainiac, or was it G4? Remember G4?
Yeah. Attack of the
Was that
Show and
supposed
stuff like that, right?
Attack of the Show. What was that supposed to be? Was that because Spike TV was supposed to be like the Guy Network? That was supposed to be like they had the weird Ren and Stimpy adult stuff on there. They had that one. I think we might have brought this up before, but that one cartoon by Rob Zombie. It was called like El Super Beasto,
Mm-hmm.
which is one of the worst things you could ever see.
Yeah, it was just like
Anyways.
a video game type of like network.
Right. So G4 was the video game guy, and then Spike TV was like the horny guy. Network.
Yeah.
All one and the same.
They also had a show on there. It was called Stripperella. Do you remember that? Does anybody remember? I don't think anybody remembers that.
The name. I remember the name, but I don't think I ever watched it.
13 episodes.
That sounds right.
Program creator Stan Lee.
Stanley's.
Yes, he's the creator of Stripperella.
Not his finest credit.
Probably not. I mean, all this horny stuff is most of the time not very good.
The lead character is a stripper named Erotica Jones.
Veronica Jones. Yeah.
Oh man, she was played by Pamela Anderson, and then Mark Hamill's in it.
Oh, awesome. Very of the time.
Tom Kenny, what the hell?
Tom Kenny. All right.
And,
SpongeBob.
and Kid Rock did the theme music.
Sounds kind of awesome. Very 2003. Very cool. Stripperella. Yeah. Well, what I brought up last time, that's like the only cool horny movie is Weird Science. There you go. You didn't watch that yet, did you, Paul?
Mm-mm.
Watch it.
Yeah,
Do
Paul.
as I say.
Give me time.
I'll give you a little bit of time. There was something else I was thinking of that I was going to make you watch. I can't remember what it was. Hell, maybe I'll just have to watch like Canadian cartoons like Martin Mystery or something like that. And Sitting Ducks. Somebody brought up Sitting Ducks recently.
Yeah, Julian did.
Yeah, because there was some stuff going on in the group chat where I won't say names, but one guy doesn't have a job, and he says He sends a message. Fred's in this group chat, by the way, but he's not looking at any of this stuff. It's good.
No, I've kind of been like slagging off on the group chats lately.
You don't need to look at that stuff. It's all nonsense. But the one guy with no job, he sends a message that says, "I hate living." And we're like, what happened? What happened? It's like he's almost asking for help, and then another guy in the chat goes broke, be like, just totally shuts him down. That's funny. Now that is funny. And they were kind of going back and forth. He's like, overweight dudes be like. What else was said? He's like, just stop breathing, my guy.
Yeah,
Give everyone a favor and stop breathing.
Yeah, and he said like,
just stop breathing.
People going to jail be like.
Yeah.
It was getting really cutting deep.
Yeah, it was. That's okay. That's okay.
I was like, boys, fight with your fists, not your words.
Yeah. Yeah. This strange animosity between the group chat friends, because it has been going on for a little while. Because the past 2 weeks, they've been inviting themselves to our rehearsals.
Oh yeah, they're like at each other's throats
while we're inside working, and they're all outside. Like, I don't even know what's going on.
It's so funny because like all the drivers, you, me, Julian, are inside, and then all the people that like came along, who don't have cars or don't drive, are just outside, and then they're just like, it feels like they're like taken along to like the grocery store, and they're just like want to go or something. They're just waiting for, their like fucking parents to finish up.
Yeah. I know.
Because they just run out of beer, and then
they run out of beer,
and then they're just at each other's throats.
I got kind of pissed too. You guys went to the liquor store. I'm like, oh, you go to the liquor store, now we rob beer.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even hear I thought we were gonna jam again. And then you're like, let's take a break. And I was like, oh, damn, I give him my keys. So I just, went in the car before they drove away.
Yeah. But fucking Mo, I guess he was getting on people's nerves for whatever reason. What did Anthony say? He's like, he's lying to me, lying to my face. Is this guy a spy? Is he a Jew? Is he a Fed? Is he an alien?
Oh, yeah, I was joking about that. But
I know. That's funny.
He was just saying that he just feels like everything he was saying and just talking out his ass lying. And
I
he's
get
like,
that. I get that.
He's like, oh, my first impressions of people are, usually right, and I didn't have a good first impression. And
I like all the guys, but they don't need to be there. And also, some of these younger guys need to slow their roll and shut up.
Yeah, I was telling them, I was like, you guys are like the first outsiders to come into this group in a while, so it's.
We're very hostile.
New meat, yeah.
We're very hostile to these new people, and it's funny. It's like they're younger guys, and it's a very hostile environment. Maybe people can relate to that. It's kind of funny though. It's actually kind of it's hilarious to have this sort of.
I think it's so funny because I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I'm stuck in the middle because I'm like, I brought these people, and then I'm just seeing the interactions.
Yeah. I know. I get that too, and it's like, well, I totally appreciate Julian being there just because he's the dude everybody likes. By the way, like if there's the coolest young guy, that's him. I totally appreciate him being there. He belongs here, but it is just funny that his group has now sort of inadvertently become part of our group, and there are like butting heads. It is funny, and it's funny that there's this kind of like new social tension. It's actually entertaining.
It brings a bit of life into it.
It does. It's brought a new life where things might have gotten stagnant before.
Yeah, that's funny.
I'm sure I'll catch up on the chat one day.
You never know what life's gonna throw at you. Kind of funny.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Yeah. I was when talking about the group chat guys, I was gonna quote something from Beetlejuice when he's in the model. He goes, "You fucking losers! You bunch of losers!" I don't know why I thought of that when I thought of that.
That's
You
funny.
bunch of losers. Um, Something I wanted to bring up that I actually wrote down. I was thinking about. I brought this up before, but I'd like to expand upon it a little bit. Um, Dead internet theory, and like I especially Instagram. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but it seems like all that scrolling, all that you see when you scroll on Instagram nowadays is AI junk and ads, and the ads are AI. It's
Bro, you have to
kind of
get
insane.
Instagram Plus, and then no more ads.
Are you serious?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
That would be great because dude, ads pop up so much, and AI pops up so much. AI is, I get that maybe some of the things can like help you with stuff, but these images and these like retarded videos, it just
Yeah.
clutters up everything, and it is
Yep.
so horrible. It is it cannot be good for you to watch. This is and I think memes are pretty much done because of it. Like all the memes have become stale. I talked about the chudling earlier. It seems like that's all people post anymore. It's like chud this, soy jack that, NSBM's weakest enjoyer. It's like some buff guy with a sun wheel tattoo. What? How many times do we have to see the same fucking thing?
Yeah, it's
It's
just
not
the same
funny.
image with different text.
Yeah, and people don't know what to do with it anymore. People don't know what to do with memes anymore. It seems to me like it's the art of the meme, the quote unquote meme magic. It's over. It's over. Like the Chud would say, it's so over.
Did anything ever happen with the
And nothing
memes?
ever happens. The nothing ever happens Chud. I hate that Chud because he's right. Nothing ever happens.
I think the dead internet theory is true insofar as everything is boring. I don't know how it's generated by, but it's dull as shit.
It is dull. It's like I remember a time when Instagram was photography, actually funny videos of okay, this is what we can have now. I feel like the only thing left is something like movie clips, show clips, and then like you can use show clips to kind of to accentuate a meme or something. You could be like broke dudes that fucking be like whatever, and it has the sitting ducks from the cartoon, and he's like you got to go to work. He goes, you said the bad word, something like that. It's like these are your people. You can kind of do that. I feel like that's one of the only things left, but this randomized kind of brain rot stuff, it's hit its peak. It's kind of over. I think memery is dead. Um,
Yeah, it got normified.
it's gotten normified, and speaking of that, there is something that I wanted to read some comments on this post here. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Okay, so this is a post. It's AI images of album covers as a bedspread and like pillowcases.
Oh
So there's
god.
one of Cannibal Corpse, Tomb of the Mutilated. There's one of Morbid Angel, Altars of Madness, Nile, Obituary, Dying Fetus, Death, Poor God, whatever, Sepultura. So there's all these like bedspreads on an AI thing, and what a dumb fucking use for AI. But even worse than that is some of these comments that you get here. This is like bottom of the barrel. Um, what did Paul used to call it before brain rot was a thing? Paul called it brain dead humor, and this is kind of just stupid things that people say without thinking, just because they heard it on like I don't even know, a TV show or like some dumbass trope that everyone says. For example, like okay, a guy has a mustache and somebody says, "You look like a '70s porn star." It's like how many times do we have to hear that? Why would you even bother saying that? Are you watching a lot of '70s porn? What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's just like tropey references.
Tropey, stupid shit. Yeah, okay, so here's some of these comments of the album cover bedspread.
Oh,
What's that,
I
Paul?
was just thinking of because I watched the Sam Hyde like boomer video,
Uh
and
huh.
then he was talking about or someone brought up like the sayings that boomers would say. It was like it's your attitude and your aptitude that determines your something tude. And it's like it seems like that's kind of like along the lines of like people just repeating shit that they say or they hear, you know.
Yeah, so here's some of these bedspread comments. Sorry, babe, but Altars of Madness stays on during coitus.
Oh yeah.
Here's another one. Tomb mold. It's very romantic. And here's another one. All right, ladies, one at a time. Here's another one.
It's funny
Not
because you're
gonna
reading
lie.
them.
Not gonna lie, but Sepultura Arise, that's getting me in the mood. Tomb of the Mutilated is very romantic. See if there's any more of these. Another one. Tomb of the Mutilated stays on during sex. Scream bloody gore so I can say I'm lying on my deathbed.
What?
Fuck you people commenting.
Yeah, those thoughts can just stay in your head.
These thoughts you shouldn't be alive. You should be in the fucking nether.
Where's the thought police when we need them?
Yeah, just some of this stuff, I can't stand that shit.
I think what has gotten to me now is, I mean, you've always seen, like, it's impossible not to get this on your Instagram, but just women doing women TikTok shit. And the comments people will leave on those, hi beautiful, etc., etc. Those are cringe enough as it is. But now there are some that are just so clearly AI, and you get the same comments of people going, oh my god, you're so beautiful. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
My favorite is when you see women doing whatever, dancing or whatever, like taking a picture with their boobs or something, and you look at some of the comments, and they're like 60-year-old guys, like, oh, look at, like, you're my little honey bun. And, like, you see shit like this.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like,
but that's the thing, like,
why
those
are you
were
bothering commenting, Grandpa? Fuck you.
those were bad enough, but now when they're
Why
like
do you have an
AI
account?
generated, they're like,
Log off eternally. You too, women. You're not funny. Fuck you.
log off eternally. Yeah. I think my account would get a lot more views if I took a picture of all the albums on boobs.
Boobs. I thought you were gonna say with your ass out or something.
Well, I could do that.
We gotta do.
Well, I've seen women do that. They like take pictures of the album covers with their boobs out.
yeah,
It's
you
like
could-
Fred doing that with his wiener.
Yeah, you can put the CD like in your crack and like hold it up.
Yeah, yeah. Get more
If I
views, get
shave
people
my butt
in the comments, you get more
completely
comments that way.
and make sure it's like perfectly smooth.
Positive
I
comments.
could
Yeah, giving us.
if I get pictures just right, it could like pass as cleavage maybe if I put the I don't know.
It's like your elbow, like
South Park when they take a picture of Cartman's ass and draw nipples on it.
I don't know, my train of thought isn't going anywhere good right now. It's not.
You'll
This
yeah,
is turning
if
into the me bitching show.
yeah, if it's your ass, it'll be given a new name or given a new meaning to the Bum Bum Boys.
Yeah, truly.
It's the Bun Bun Boys.
All right, I'll start complaining about something because I don't want it to just be Dan. So
You can complain. Go ahead.
for 4 months since March,
Mm-hmm.
I ordered this Sacramentary Abolishment bootleg shirt
I ordered the same one.
of the Distracting Stone because you guys ordered some from some other
That other
place
guy.
and they didn't look like good quality, and I
No,
was
not.
searching around.
The Appalling Spawn shirt from the same guy though, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, that one
Maybe because
looks
it's a
good.
similar design.
Yeah, and then it wasn't good quality, the ones that you got, and I was like, let me see if I can try to find another one, and then I do, and it's like from someone I see that they get posts and people are reposting saying like, oh yeah, I got my thing, so I'm like, okay, it must be legit. And then I purchase it back in March. I don't hear anything for like a month. I'm like, okay, maybe it was like a pre-order or something. And the fucked up thing is that I put it on the Discord for the Terminus subscribers, and 2 other people bought it as well as Dan.
Yeah.
So it's like I got all these, like 3 other people in the loop waiting for this shirt with this unreliable guy.
I do not understand people that cannot just ship something out. Fuck you.
Yeah, he took literally like this within this last like 2 weeks is when I finally got like an email back from him, because he started posting like saying, oh, I'm back, I'm gonna be I was sorry for
Where
being
have Where have you
MIA.
been out of the fucking universe?
Yeah, he said, sorry for being MIA. I'm working on like a couple other businesses, and we're like,
Were you in heaven, you fucking asshole?
we're like, what the hell? Like, you can't even run this one well. Why are you trying to do some other businesses? And
He was in jail.
yeah, he posts that, and then I was DMing him, emailing him, and then I started writing in his comments. I'm like, "Where's my shirt, dude? Where's my shirt? Where's my shirt?" And then he started.
That's what you have to do.
Yeah, then he started
You have to
deleting.
be an asshole because he's an asshole that won't go to the fucking post office.
Yeah, then he deleted it, deleted those comments, and then
What a dick.
then he made a post. He's like, "Oh, don't DM, don't comment. Hit up this email. I hit this email up I made, so we can talk about the orders and blah blah blah." So I do, and then he emails me back, and then within the next reply, I'm like, "Okay, thanks for the tracking info finally," and then it like, oh no, he's like, "Oh, I'll ship it out. I'll give you the tracking info." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, give me it." And then it bounces back. It says, address not found. So it's like email
Oh, God.
is like gone. And I was like, did you block me? And I found this other email that was like on the original order that I placed. And then I emailed him there. He's like, "Oh, I didn't block you. Thank you for emailing me here. I didn't know I had access to this email."
Oh man, I guess I'm like the biggest dumb fuck in the universe. Oh man.
Yeah, he's playing dumb.
Thanks for understanding that I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah, he's playing dumb so well.
Oh man, dude. Oh.
But anyway, got the shirt. It's fucking awesome.
Awesome.
So
I hope I get mine.
yeah, there's like there's three other people, including you, and then there's someone that ordered another shirt, but then it was so long that he didn't receive it because he bought it for a friend, that his friend is now moving, so he had to like get him to change the address, but he finally got confirmation that got address change happened, so hopefully they get their shit shipped out soon too.
That's pretty funny actually.
But what I'm kind of getting like the gist of is that this guy doesn't print his own shit. He like puts in an order somewhere else, receives it. So he's like some like third party person, because he said his new business that he's trying to do is like learning to print. I'm like,
learning not to be a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, he's like basically just putting in orders and shipping them.
I'm learning.
Yeah, it's like, bro. But yeah, so that was a real pain in the neck for like fucking 4 months, but finally got it.
I'm learning.
Yeah, and you'll be glad to know that the Demonacy shit came in, and I've sent out all the orders that have come in, like within 1 day of them being ordered.
How do you manage that?
How do I
Just
manage
kidding.
that? I manage it by fucking putting them in a little envelope and going to the post office.
That's crazy.
And looking at the emails and remembering that I have something to do.
Wait, so
because somebody sent me money.
So you worked and then you did that? That's crazy. How many hours in the day do you have?
Like that's...
Well, to be fair, I can kind of do whatever I want whenever I want. So I usually that's the BBR stuff. I usually do that first thing.
Top priority.
Yes.
Yeah,
I know not all retards can do that, but
yeah, little bum buns can't wait. So
that's right. You little buns can't wait. I know, because I know how I feel. I want my shit immediately.
Yeah,
makes me happy when I get it.
I don't think Dan realizes that he settled the discussion between Paul and I before the show started. How
What's
to
that?
pronounce that band's name.
Demonacy?
Yeah, I was saying Damoncy.
When I first announced it, I couldn't say the name either, but it's Demonacy.
Demonacy.
Yeah, it's pretty. It rolls off the tongue, nice. Like the name Trichomoniasis. I bought a Trichomoniasis T-shirt from New Standard Elite.
Nice.
I bought an XL. They sent me a 2X, and I said, shit balls. And then I emailed the guy, and I packed it up, and I sent it right back. And then I got the email later, and I said, and he goes, okay, since you paid shipping, I'll throw in a CD. What do you want? Torso fuck, no problem, easy, boom. I'll send it tomorrow. Got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Standard
Ryan.
Elite. Yeah, thank you, Ryan Baker.
And Yeah, then Brutal Mind came out with that perfect shirt for you, Torso Fucked, and
Torso
Tom
fuck
Green.
raped by elephants. Yeah, Tom Green.
Gotta get that.
Yeah, Fred, you haven't seen Freddy Got Fingered yet, have you?
I have not.
Watch it. Do as I say.
It's your name!
It feels like a personal attack.
Yeah, well, just watch it anyways.
Like the Dean guitar thing. It's your name!
It's your... Yeah. I think I mentioned that. Do you remember that, Fred? The Dean guitar contest thing, trivia? Did I ever tell you about that?
So it was
I
like
don't think so.
on Liquid Metal. Yeah, go for it.
Liquid Metal, Jose Mangan, yeah.
Oh God, liquid metal. Fuck.
Yeah, they're doing like a question type of thing, and then this guy...
Yeah, like a trivia, quick trivia. You have to be quick about it.
Yeah, this guy, Dean, was the caller and contestant, and the question was, what kind of guitar does Dimebag play? And the answer's Dean, and then Jose's like, it's your name!
It's your name! Yeah, he yelled at him. It's your name.
Dean.
Oh God. I
Fucking Beaner.
So every time I go on to Sirius XM and play around with liquid metal, I'm
You get, like, El
disappointed every
Nino
time.
and shit.
It's always just absolute garbage, and I'm like,
Oh,
and sometimes they'll trick me, right? Like
What
I'll
is
switch
in this moment?
I'll switch to them, and they're playing like the last 3 seconds of a Demigod song. I'm like, oh, finally! And then they go right from that into Pantera. I'm like, what the fuck is?
You're probably catching the last minute of Bloody Roots. That's the only show on that channel that would play Demigod.
Ugh. There's the
That's
problem.
a good show. Yeah. That there's one show. Everything else they play on there is either like metalcore or new metal, and I still
Or just the big four.
Yeah, or the big four, or
Slayer.
late at night they'll play death metal stuff. But
Yeah, like
during
at
the day,
midnight, like graveyard shit.
Yeah, during the day all you get is metalcore, bad metalcore, by the way. Some of that stuff is I can appreciate, and some of the new metal stuff I feel like I can listen to some of that, even something like Il Nino that's obviously cheesy, but I can find a way around that.
I usually wind up switching to Lithium.
Yeah, my favorites are Lithium and First Wave. They're right next to each other.
You guys don't like
33 and
Octane?
34. Not really. Octane is... What do they even
No,
play on
That's
Octane?
like
Alt
stepdad
rock?
core.
Yeah, that's like System of a Down and God, what else would even be on
It's like
there?
Five Finger Death Punch and shit.
Five Finger Death Punch. Okay.
80s on 8 and 90s on 9 are pretty good too. I enjoy those.
What would you call Five Finger Death Punch? They're not like a new metal band, are they?
No.
Because
I read a term for them. It was, hang on, let me find it. It was, crap.
absolute bullshit. Let's see. It just says heavy metal band. That's what it says. It says
Yeah,
heavy
they're not
metal
even
band.
on Metal Archives, so.
No,
What? No way.
I think there's a reason for
They're just-
Five Finger.
They're probably like the
certain-
hardest rock band.
No, they're probably like the lamest band that ever existed. One of them. I know they're kind of Five Finger Death Punch is kind of a punching bag at this point, just like Nickelback. But Nickelback is actually good musically, and even something like Korn, where people may roll their eyes, that's good. Something like fucking Cold Chamber, good. Static X, good. Five Finger Death Punch, can't really get around that. That's really bad hillbilly core, American flag, die for Israel tard stuff.
Yeah, it's like truck
It's
metal.
some major tard stuff.
But this
Groove
weekend.
metal, it says.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. This weekend, I was at some 80s. I guess it's like a bar or something, but they're just playing 80s music, and then at later in the night they have cover bands, and I was looking, and it's Korn played last Friday, cover band, and all these other bands, and then the night that I went, it was System of a Down cover band, and that was pretty funny to watch.
Yeah, was it kind of awesome? Because I like System of a Down.
No, yeah, it was good, but it was just funny.
Yeah, that does. They're a funny band. A cover band would be Probably incredibly
I
fun.
think it'd be hard to cover and like
No,
pull
they're
off
like,
Serge Tankin's vocals.
I don't know. He got it. He looked
Yeah?
like the fucking Oompa Loompa, and from
He looked like an Oompa Loompa.
yeah, from like
Which one? The original one or
the new one,
Mexican one?
the Mexican
Oh yeah.
one. Yeah,
So he looks like Christian's girlfriend without makeup.
yeah, he looked like that, and yeah, he's just pulling off all the shit. They
Awesome.
played a lot of
That's funny. I thought
deep
it'd be hard to pull
one,
off
or deep-
Surge like that.
Surge.
deep cuts, and
Surge.
fan favorites.
What deep cuts did they play? Do you remember? Did they play Cigarro?
They actually did. They actually did. That was like
That's the one where he says, "My cock is much bigger than yours."
yeah.
My cock is walking through the door with the feeling so pure.
Yeah, I
they
figured
were
that they
cool.
would just play shit from like Toxicity, but they're playing stuff from what's that called? TV,
Steal This
radio, and
Yeah, Steal This Album. I think that was on that one. Or no, that was on Mesmerize.
yeah, Mesmerize.
Yeah. I'm on the radio. That song.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah, it was good.
I
What's
feel like
that?
that's
What's the
another
song where
band
it's
that-
like where he's like
I'm on the radio.
he's like duck kabucha, nah, nah.
Sugar.
Yeah, they played that too.
Sitting around all day.
Yeah,
Let your mother pray.
no,
Yeah,
it
so
was-
I remember when I first heard that on like AOL Music, watching the music video. That was one of the most fuck yeah moments ever in like 6th grade.
That was the first song I heard from them,
Yeah, it's awesome.
and I thought it was okay.
It's
I
that was,
never
like,
got-
one of the
I never
first
got big
songs
into
I
them.
learned- That was one of the first songs I learned on guitar was Sugar. No shit.
yeah.
Sugar.
It was just nice to hear or to watch someone play like the drumming for that band, because that's like one of my or one of the most interesting drummers in like new metal.
Yeah, what's his name? John like Derovian or something.
Yeah, he always
John
has that
Malkane,
like
Malkane.
that like type beats in his shit.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that was a interesting surprise because I didn't even realize they were gonna play. We were just there for like if my girlfriend's like family's birthday or something, someone in their family's birthday.
I feel like that's another band that people seem like tryhards because fuck System of a Down. It's like, what do you mean? They're so different and they're pretty catchy and good. Just shut up. If you don't like System of a Down, I really don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear your opinion. Shut it.
Yeah, they're like the big four of new metal.
Yeah, I would say so. You want to hear their opinion, Fred?
No, I don't mind them.
No, I just feel like it's one of those things. Maybe it's
They
because
were never
I
like
was
my.
a big-
They were never my top new metal band. I liked a few of their songs, but I never.
They were for me when I was very young.
I think what happened is they kind of got big around the time I got into Rage Against the Machine,
Right.
who I do like a lot, and they kind of got touted as the new political band, and I kind of inadvertently compared them to Rage Against the Machine because of that, and I'm like,
Dude,
not as good.
Dude, System puts Rage on a stretcher, bro.
Yeah, no.
I
no.
cannot stand Rage anymore. I know that's a total difference of opinion, but I cannot stand that band anymore.
Oh no, I still love them.
Yeah, I never thought of, like, as a kid, I had no idea that System of a Down was even a political band. I thought they just had weird lyrics, and they do. That's kind of the beauty of it. It's like, it's not, to me, it's not so, it wasn't at the time so overtly in your face. It was more just like, people kind of just knew their songs as like weird, heavy songs, you know? That's how I felt about it.
Yeah.
Where Rage, it's like obvious, and it's like, shut up.
Yeah, I like
Now
them.
Fred wants me to shut up.
No, that was everyone shutting up. That was good.
Shut up.
No, I mean, I could definitely see Rage being a love it or hate it situation, and they kind of hit me just at the right time for me to love them. So
Rage quit. Rage.
I See, this is almost becoming like fucking at the end of the night when I've had 6 beers and I start ranting to you guys, whether you want to hear it or not.
Rubble.
I ended up staying at Unblessing's place till like 5 in the morning.
Oh damn.
I know, and I was doing a little bit of that. I was like, Alex is like, "Oh, I'm thinking about getting a piercing." I'm like, you get a fucking nose piercing? I'm like, dude, fucking kill yourself. I just feel like, they've brought me in. They want me to be their guitar player. It's like I don't really feel like just sitting there and shutting up and being a good goyim. I feel like doing what I do with you guys and kind of being a little bit of an open book and like
Just riffing.
just go, just fuck it. And you don't
Just
hey, you
bad
don't
boy.
want me? You don't want me? Fuck it. Yeah, I'm the bad boy of Unblessing. Yeah, I'm tough on the Unblessing studio.
Yeah, I'm tough at practice.
Yeah, I'm tough on practice. Unpracticed.
I'm tough after practice. There you go.
I'm tough after practice. That's right. Yeah,
During
practice has been
but
good,
during
though.
practice, like, was that okay?
Yeah, I am a little bit like that during practice. I'm like, you guys digging the song? Cool. All right, cool.
Was that okay? Was that okay?
And then right before the rant, you're like, I can't see.
Yeah, I can't see. I go get my glasses. Rob's like, Dan gets drunk and he can't see.
It's like
It happens. It happens.
what's it called? It's like when you check on your driver, your DD, and you can't see.
Can't see. Yeah, I've said it before. I'm like driving them home. I'm like, can't see. Yeah, we're on song 2 for the Natalie Portman nip slip stuff. It's coming out pretty interesting.
I think I want to change some beats, but I think they're kind of just placeholders right now.
Yeah.
For that, I want to do more more like jungle type beats in there,
Jungle beats. Okay.
like drum
Get
and
the booty
bass,
moving.
like
do
drum
you,
and bass.
do you have a
type.
track called Wardrobe Malfunction yet? And why
We
not?
have a track. Our first track is called
Great
Beautiful
title.
Slut in the Void, and then in parentheses, Water for the People.
No, beautiful slut from the Nether Void.
No,
Parentheses.
beautiful Slut in the Nether Void,
Yeah.
and then in parentheses, Water for the People. That's the name of the first track.
All right.
What do you think of that?
parentheses, The Beautiful
I
Slut
think
in the
it's-
Nether Void?
No, Fred. What do you think of that whole title?
I think it fits it perfectly.
I think so too.
So I'm going to revise my suggestion of Wardrobe Malfunction to Wardrobe Malfunction, and then in brackets something else. I don't know what that something else
how
should
about
be.
this? How about Wardrobe Malfunction, and then in parentheses, Squirts Mackenzie?
I think it should be the inverse. Squirts
Yeah, I think so
Mackenzie.
too. I think it should definitely be the inverse as well. 'Cause that was my original idea.
Yeah, Squirts Mackenzie,
Squirts
brackets.
Mackenzie.
Well, in brackets, Janet Part 2.
You know
That's,
what?
that's too niche.
Yeah, it is too niche. Well, for the people don't even know what that is anymore. You know what? There is actually a Natalie Portman nipple in I can't remember the movie, but she's like doing a lap dance and she has a pink wig on and it shows the side of her nipple. So it is a thing. I looked it up and like I found that, and I had seen that movie before. I just don't remember what it's called.
So I don't want to be technical here, but does that count as a slip? That sounds intentional.
It might be whatever it is. It's her nipple, is what it is. Let me see.
Oh, I know, but I mean, if we're talking, I'm just a stickler for accuracy. That's all.
I think the movie's called Closer. Yeah, the movie's called Closer. I think. Yeah, that's what it is. This is like Mr. Skin, where you're like looking for nipples in movies and stuff. He's like, the name's even better than ours.
But yeah, we've been working on that. I guess we got 2 titles now. But I want to switch up some of the beats. They're a little stock for my liking, but
Yeah,
that's
do what
just
you
on
gotta
me.
do. Yeah.
Stop being boring, Paul.
The
Exactly.
next riff that we didn't get to last time, I wrote a backing to it, and it ended up sounding like "Forever" by the Berserker. That wasn't intentional, but it which is cool. So yeah, got that to look forward to, and then an ending that I straight up kind of was influenced by that band Reek of Shits. It's a weird riff. I think gore grind is like what's his name? Like Dr. Max said, there's room to do a lot of things in gore grind. It's not as strict.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the songs we're doing right now are not straight up brutal death. They're in like F sharp, which is very very low. The strings are almost falling off, and so I think by proxy, it makes it gore grindy. And there's not as much room to do technical riffs on
Yeah, those strings.
in a tuning that low, because it'll turn into mush. And there's a couple mush riffs, but I think they work really well. Like that devourment type riff that Julian came up with, that was really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool.
And this whole week I've been caught in between listening to two different genres. The first one I don't think you guys like too much, but it's like the chaotic hardcore.
Yeah, not really for me.
What was it called? What's it called? Math grind.
Right, like what?
There's like the number 12 looks like you, the Great Redneck Hope. Let's see what else. Dillinger, of course.
The number 12 looks like you.
Yeah, and then Bodies in the Gears of the Apparatus, and probably my favorite. I forgot about these guys, but ever since I got on this kick, I listen to their shit again, and it's really good. Teen Cthulhu, Ride the Blade.
This is the kind of stuff I don't think I would hate. It's just not like, I can enjoy this very sparsely.
Yeah, I think it's along the same lines as like Discordance Access for you, because I get a lot of like those vibes from these albums.
Yeah, chaotic, like kind of techie hardcore, right?
Yeah, it's really sick. It's like reminds me of like a death metal guy says, like the mid-era Cryptopsy sort of shit. That's kind of how I was listening to that, and I was like, damn, let me get on this shit again.
Yeah, get on that. Get on anything that is cool to you, and don't worry about anybody else thinking anything. Because I don't hate this kind of stuff, but I don't think I could ever really get into it. You know, I feel like this is stuff that I could have, like, there was a lot of stuff in high school that I looked into and I was into it for a time, but it just doesn't stick forever. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's there for a time, and maybe you can come back to it every once in a while.
Yeah, I think the one that you guys would maybe like is probably Teen Cthulhu, Ride the Blade, because
yeah, I put that in the like videos.
Yeah, that one, it's like symphonic black metal meets chaotic hardcore. Fred,
seems to have riffs.
Fred, pick up your jaw. I'm just kidding.
I'm listening to it little tiny bits, and it does have black metal, and it does have like weird kind of sludgy riffs. It seems interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool.
At least I can totally appreciate that these guys want to write riffs.
Yeah,
or play like just play something decently cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So
I'm thinking about maybe picking that.
Yeah,
one of these days.
I'll let a white boy cook, and appreciate that. Because besides that, I don't really know. I don't know what people are listening to these days. Like normal people, don't care.
Yeah. Then other than that, it's like
probably like hard rap or something.
Listening to fucking USBM. Fucking, I know Fred really likes them. Winds of the Black Mountains. I just listened to the second album. I think I like that better than the first and the demo.
I really like the second one, and I think most people don't.
No, yeah, dude, that seems to be the consensus.
Dude, that one's like, I feel like I like that one a lot better than the first two releases.
Is that the more death metal-y one where it looks like an image of hell or something?
It's like
it's like a beige cover of like.
Just
it
like
feels very
it's
like it feels very Gustave Doré, but it isn't.
That's the Sun Shall Rise, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I remember this one being kind of death metal-ish. Right?
Dude, that one's so sick.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah,
I'll scope her
I
out.
think that's my favorite out of what they got so far. And then I was listening to Vrolok, the Resurgence album, the first one.
That is a great album.
Yeah, that's so good.
I have that original. That was one of the first things I ever ordered from a label, and
Gimme.
yeah, no.
I just got into
So I don't know if you remember me posting. Actually, it's like pinned to the top of my profile. The Bathory interview that I did, the cover I drew for that cassette, I basically copied that album cover from the original. And yeah, no, I have that. And when I ordered that, they also sent a promo, 2003 promo, Porte Antique ad nihil, whatever. A bunch of random Rolex stuff on there. The stuff they did after was great, but that Resurgence one is so good. I love that album.
Yeah, I've only checked that out so far, and that one really caught my ear.
I don't know if
Two-
I know this band. Oh, never mind. Spoke before. Not in the like videos, but I can see that I've. You know when like you see a video and it's kind of got the red line on it.
Mm-hmm.
I had that.
And
Oh,
then
never mind. In the new stuff playlist. Okay, I'll re-add it here.
I was listening to Crom finally.
Oh, they're
World
fun.
Through Dead Eyes.
I haven't listened to them in ages. I always kind of lumped them in with the DSBM.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see what else. It was like Buried Beneath was really good too. And This Too Shall Pass Away. It's like a demo from '94.
Hmm.
And then I was listening to the Everdark demo, Graveside Rites. And then the album by Abazagoreth, Tenebrarum, Caden,
Yes.
Esturgimus. Yeah,
Sacraments is really good too. But you mentioned Buried Beneath. One of the guys in there, Michael something, or Mikhail, I think. His other band, Tear Stained. Ever heard them?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
wait. It's in the like videos.
That's the like kind of King Diamond-ish thing, right?
Yeah. It's like a cross between King Diamond and Bathory. And it's really good. Monumental,
album?
it's they're all pretty solid, but Monumental tends to be my go-to.
First one.
Yeah, but they're all good, and it's very very old school. But yeah, Bathory crashing into King Diamond, best way to describe it.
Nice, I gotta check it out. And then I was just gonna ask you, Fred. I was like, what are some of your favorite USBM records? Because I'm kind of trying to get into that deeper, like heavy metal or death metal, black metal, like drumming style that they do.
You know, when it comes to the USBM, I feel like I always blank until like hours later. Lucifer's Hammer comes to mind, and I picked that one obviously for
Yeah.
an episode ages ago. Summon were really good as well.
Oh yeah, the green logo.
Yeah, and they were I actually saw them live not long before they broke up. But Fire Turns Everything Black and Dark Descent are pretty good, like straight up black metal. Baptized by Fire is such a fucking awesome black thrash album. It's like near the top for me in terms of black thrash. No Thoughts from the Sky would be really good, but the production absolutely marred it. Like, it was so flat sounding. It didn't do them any favors. By the way, everything they did was great, but Baptized by Fire is fucking awesome. I really like Messe Noire. They were kind of super chaos. Oh no, we spoke about them before, didn't we?
That don't sound American.
Right. But Mandel Gate of the Calling, that album has like zero following, but I fucking love it. It's super short too. What else do I like from? I mean, there's the obvious ones like Judas Iscariot. Um,
Yeah, but that doesn't really have that like American sound. It sounds way more like European.
Have you heard of
Kind
Resuscitator?
of.
That's a really good one.
Is
Resuscitator
that
is
from like
awesome. Yeah,
'93? I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a really good one.
but I mean, Judas Iscariot maybe not so much. But have you heard Sarcophagus?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's very somewhere. Well, it's the black metal they spat out later felt very death metal.
Hmm.
Even right from the first album, it felt very death metal, like a death metal version of Judas Iscariot.
Okay. Yeah, because I really like how fucking fast they go. But
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be. It's a good way to put it.
What? Oh man, like I said, I was blank on fucking
Yeah, because there's obviously
USBM.
like Demon Sea, Profanatica, like those are all great, and then the band before wins, which is Masochist. That's really good.
Yeah. Um, yeah, Profanatica and Demon Seed rank pretty high, especially the early Profanatica stuff. Um, I was just thinking of one. Now it's fucking gone. Early Nocturne. Nocturne is pretty good.
Hmm.
Um, like they kind of went uh, kind of more standard black metal later, but the first one, Embracer of Dark Ages, is pretty good. Fog. Fog was
Oh yeah,
awesome.
Fog's good.
That felt like an American version of Nord by Cythereal. um, there's not a lot of love for Typhus. That was the guy from Fog's other band. Yeah, he was in a bunch, but the first Typhus, profound something something, profound something. That one is really good. I enjoyed it. And it's funny, like any of these USBM bands, if you look them up on Metal Archives, I guarantee you all their album reviews are going to be like in the 70s. They're all going to be in the 70s because everyone's like kind of split on. They're like, yeah, it's good, but kind of generic because it's kind of death metal-y, and like that's the entire point of
Yeah,
USBM.
yeah, because I like in the like other project that I'm working on, I'm doing drums, and before I was kind of doing like the regular kind of uh, blast beat that's like, and then I changed it into a more Profanatica style, so it's like more stompy, and it just sounds way better. And I also changed to like a hyper blast with like a stomp on in the crash, so it's like, and it just sounds way better than just like the Euro kind of like blast that's like, and it just sounds a lot heavier than like that drum technique. So
Check out
Yeah.
Antichrist, Sacrament of Blood.
Oh yeah,
They're
Well,
Canadian, but it's
yeah, they're
kind of
Canadian, yeah.
same-ish style.
but for um, so Vaughn obviously was
yeah,
great.
Vaughn too.
Ever heard Lord Fowl?
That one has like the picture of that dude on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, but probably didn't retain anything from it.
No, Lord Fowl was cool. Lord of Depression was kind of neat, but they're fairly.
Yeah,
Actually, no.
check out Lord of Depression, Paul. You'd like that one.
Early Black Funeral is probably some of my
Yeah,
top,
there you
top,
go.
top USBM. Empire of Blood is fantastic. His other band, Sorath, was pretty good too.
Hmm.
Paul, what was that other band that you mentioned? It was like one of the last ones you said you were listening to. It's got like a weird album title and name. What
Abazagoroth?
was it? Maybe. Yeah. How do I find that?
Oh! One of my favorite USBM bands. They're kind of thrashy, but Bloodstorm. Bloodstorm fucking smokes.
Yeah, that's what's his name, the guy from Gorephobia.
Hmm.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Absu, not really.
Not really. Early
Oh,
Apsu, yeah.
GBK, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, Pantheon. I love Pantheon.
Yeah, I still need to listen to them.
Acheron.
Adorier, maybe.
They're British, aren't they?
Are they? I don't know. Manticore, Paul's already got that one in the bag.
Yeah, I was listening to that too. That's great.
I mean, Order from Chaos are kind of all over the place. They're not
True.
straight up black metal, but what else do I really like from the US? Some of the
I always see
Black
the-
Twilight stuff, like Ashdodus, was really cool.
I always see that band Mama Leak, but I haven't checked them out.
I don't know, Mama Leak. Mama's leaking.
Oh, Averse Saphira were fantastic.
Oh yeah, they're like really techie
Yeah.
from Texas. They're really good.
Azrael tend not to get a very good rap, but I actually really like. Wow, that was violent.
It's just the way I sneeze.
Yeah, Tilly.
I really
It's
liked
always commenting
Azrael.
the way I sneeze.
Bahimeron had their moments. Terrorism were cool. I don't know if they're still around.
But yeah, listeners, submit some USBM for me to check out.
Oh,
Right.
Benighted. Benighted were great. One EP,
Blackish
that's it.
USBN.
And Fred, just keep commenting in the once his video's up too.
I'm just going through my list now. Black Goat. I think Black Goat had something to do with Weakling. I don't know,
That
but
guy's goat.
that was really cool. Like, kind of thrashy black metal, but not. I think like they were members of Weakling or it became Weakling, but I'd take Black Goat over Weakling any day.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not looking for the Cascadian right now. I do have time for that, but
You
I'm
do?
looking for the more
Not.
death metal side.
You know, I've never been a huge, and like, take this not harshly, but not a huge Leviathan fan. I like it, but it's not
What the
taking up a
fuck,
lot of
Fred?
time in my stereo. You know what? Deal with it.
Asshole.
Do you not like
In-
good music?
What about Early Imprecation, though?
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
What the
that was-
hell was the name of that one band with the... God, there's no way I can even remember what it was
I
called.
think Imprecation, they had another band, or like one of the members, it was like Infernal Dominion or something. That shit's really great too.
Oh, this was very, very Nordic sounding, but Bloodstained Dusk was good.
Bloodstained Dust or Desk.
Dusk.
Bloodstained Desk.
Bloodstained Desk.
God, I have one in mind. I can't think of the name of it. It was kind of like incantation-ish. It was, God, I can't remember what the hell it was.
Was it Profanatica?
No, it was like burial. It was like burial something, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Burial chamber, bogsman. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I can't remember what the hell the name. It was perfect. It was perfect, but I can't think of its name.
I liked Early Ritual. Actually, they were pretty good all the way through their first run. Those 3 albums are great. Demonic Winter Metal tends to get shot on, but I actually really like that. Crimson Moon is kind of like this super occult kind of black metal thing, but their albums, the early ones anyways, tend to be like really heavily symphonic, but I really like those.
I think the band I'm thinking of is called Lethal Prayer.
Oh yeah, they were cool.
Yes, Spiritual Decay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of what you're looking for, blackish death metal.
Yeah, the ones I've pointed out aren't really all
Yeah, thanks, Fred.
very death metal. But okay, there's
What
one.
about-
There's
what about
one
early
deep
Vital
cut.
Remains.
Early Vital Remains.
Yeah, early Acheron too.
Or Satanas. Satanas rules.
Yeah, Satanist is good.
I thought you were off the kick. Now he's back on it.
See, I'm kind of scrolling
There's,
through iTunes to see if I see anything.
There's Crowned in Seaman.
Sounds
That was
awesome.
a it was a Paul it was a
Sounds
Paul
like a good
Ledney
time.
project, I think, and it was the EP they put out was basically all covers. It was like 3 covers,
Basically.
but it was yeah. Hang on, I remember they were all like Sacrilegious Torment tracks, but one of them wasn't for whatever reason. Oh, Thy Feeble Savior. There we go. But
Thy feeble savior.
it's basically they take those tracks and just sound like Profanatica, so that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and they did a split with Typhus, so there you go.
All right, I think we reached the end of our USBM lesson. I got some listening to do.
But I'm looking through my list of stuff I own. I'm only at C. My God. Cryptic Winds were cool. Oh, Cult of Doth. Cult of Doth are what you need to listen to. They were amazing.
Let's see.
Let me guess, they're in the liked videos.
I think they actually
No way.
might.
That name sounds familiar to me. Not sure.
Yeah,
What, the Grand
this
Tortures
one.
of Hell?
No, Slit Throats.
Slit Throats, yeah.
Yeah,
Slit Throats is kind of Bathory-ish, but the earlier stuff, like the demos, are closer to like from memory. Like I might be a little foggy on this. It's been a while since I listened to them, but I thought they were a bit closer to Beharit. So that might
Okay, French boy.
tickle your
Anus.
yeah.
All right, I'll
It's a
check
real
out that
pain
one.
in my anus.
So, Grand Tortures of Hell.
Yeah, that or the demo comp.
Yeah, they got a Beharit cover. So, not bad, Freddy.
Debauchery, that was a Judas Iscariot side project too, but more death metal-y. Yeah, I could be going through my list all day. All night. Oh, Demonar. They were fun. Disastrous. Oh my God. That is... that thing is a perfect disaster from beginning to end. I love it.
Disastrous.
Yeah, Loker
like a
in
spell.
Niflheim.
Oh, this shit with the face on it. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
this. That is one
It's
epic piece of shit.
It is a great album. I love that.
It's pretty intense.
Draconis. They were one of the guys from Ritual, I think. They're kind of Black Death overlords of the Grand Dawn. Is something Paul would enjoy, I think. Still scrolling.
Only thing I've been listening to recently is the Nibiru's demos. That's about it. Well, besides Brutal Death stuff. Like, I got to Nibiru's and I got to the 2002 Judas Iscariot album. And that's really all I can remember getting to as of recent. But we'll have, like, a month and a half of talking Brutal Death afterwards. Or wait, a little bit later. In a few weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, we will.
So get ready.
We're going to have a bit of a Brutal Death type of thing going on.
Let's see. All those playlists are that. Let's see. Yeah, not much else noteworthy for me listening wise. I'll keep all the rest of the stuff secret for now.
Don't worry, guys. I'm only on G. I'm still scrolling.
Yeah.
There's gonna be more.
I forgot how good Nibiru's actually is. Really good.
Yeah. Oh, Gonkulator. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, there you go, Paul. Gonkulator, the Gonk.
Yeah, I listened to that. They got the
Alright.
Fudgeworthy
Alright.
records.
Alright, listen to that.
Damn, is he just? Is this?
Yeah, got
Is
them
this
in the
guy
CD
really?
collection.
Oh, Graveworm! Oh my god, I haven't listened to Graveworm in ages.
There you go, Paul. Graveworm, Goat Felch.
Havelhedge.
Black Thrash Doom Grind from 2013. Goat Felch. Maybe not.
I mean, Paul, you have Thornspawn in your list, right?
I don't,
Why not?
Spawn in your list.
Yeah, get him in there.
because
Do
someone's
what Fred
gatekeeping.
said. We've talked about Thornspawn a million times.
Gatekeeping. I'm going through my entire fucking list and telling you everything.
That's true.
Yeah, now on episode 110.
Yeah,
Made it past the threshold.
Wait, who the hell is Thy Infernal?
Oh, they were
Yeah,
great
check-
too.
Yeah,
Do you
check
see
that
the
out. Thy Infernal Satan's Wrath.
Oh no. That cover, Satan has a snake for a dick with like those hairy dangling balls. It's something.
Drew him with fucking dangling balls, dude.
Yep.
It's dangling balls, man.
I think half of that is like their demo or something.
Which Thornspawn should I listen to? The first or the second?
First album. First.
Yeah.
Blood of the
Burst,
Holy.
bro. Burst.
Can't I Still?
Oh, Ibex Throne. You'd really like Ibex Throne too.
Oh yeah, we talked about that shit before. That's incredible. You remember that?
Yeah,
Paul?
they're
Ibex
awesome.
Throne?
I Shall Become More Cool. Not what you're looking for, but I enjoyed them.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, Ibex
But
Throne,
Ibex
I think
Throne
that's
would
exactly
like
what you're
nail it.
looking for.
Yep, absolutely.
2003 album. I forget about this one. This one's so sick. Actually, both
Yep.
of them were really good, if I remember correctly.
The self
Yeah, they were both really good.
Yeah, try that one. It wasn't
What?
that long ago, honestly, that we were kind of spewing about that. That's the same guy from that one Doomy.
Hyperborean Lore?
Yeah, Hyperborean Lore.
Yep.
Isn't it? Am I wrong about
Yep.
that?
No, that's right. Let's see, what else?
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
scrolling-
Lore Dying on guitar.
Scrolling past a ton of bands, but I'm just calling out the ones that are relevant. Kind of.
Alright, now it's in the like videos.
Krieg had their moment. People don't give Krieg enough credit. They were great.
That's true. I don't. But I'll change that for sure.
All right, I'll stop scrolling.
All right. Yeah.
What,
should we
what
go to
about the
breakdown?
awesome USBM band that starts with a Z?
Who's that?
I don't know. Hoping Fred would tell me.
Yeah, Fred. Is there any awesome USB? Can we get one last one that starts with a Z?
Hang on, let me scroll to the bottom. See what I got.
Yeah, let me go to the Z's too. See what I got.
Like I'm looking at my collection, right? So whatever's in here is.
I don't have any bands with a Z besides the band Zyre, but that's like hard rock.
I have a bunch of Z bands, but none of them are American.
I have a black metal band
Zyklon
called
B,
Cyclone Krieg 88.
What's Z Hell?
Zwart Ketteridge, Zorn, Zephyrus, Zemiel, Zargoth, Zarathustra, Zarak Baltharag. No, I don't have any Z American bands. What is the last letter that have a USBM? Xenophobia. That's it.
The last thing I have on mind is a number. It's 324, which is a Japanese grindcore band.
Oh yeah.
It's good stuff. It has something. I think it's the guy from like Eroded or something.
Oh, Winter of Apocalypse. That was a great band. They didn't do anything. Like they released this one album and then just like fell off the face of the planet.
Solitary Winter Night?
Yeah.
I have a band called Wolves Winter. Has anybody
Wait,
ever
they have
heard
a
that?
second album? What the hell?
Ex-members of
Oh, it's
Demon Seed?
remastered demo 99. Oh, God damn it.
Wolves Winter, black metal from Argentina. Let's see, what the hell do I have of this? Lycanthropus Legionioni. Oh, it's a compilation from 2011. I have it. I don't even remember what this is, but I have it. It's a bunch of live
Oh,
shit.
this guy's in Ascended Dead now? Oh, that's crazy. And Ritual Necromancy and Weregoat. Wow, alright.
Me and Fred are having our own separate conversations to ourselves.
Yep.
It's okay. Listener, you can choose. It's like a choose your adventure book. You can go Fred way, you go Dan way. Remember those books? Those were
Warhorde.
kind of cool.
Warhorde are cool.
I remember
Now I'm
some
scrolling up
Goosebumps
from the
books
bottom.
that were doing that.
That's such an
Oh, you
idiot.
know who's good, Paul? Vaughn Goat. Check that out. Kind of a continuation of Vaughn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I heard that
Septic
before.
Illumination wasn't bad. Oh, Vesperian
I have
Sorrow. They were
I
cool.
have the Disappear album.
Early Vesperian Sorrow. Okay, people will hate me for this, but I love Velvet Cocoon. They were great.
Mm.
I enjoy their black metal stuff. Their ambient stuff is relaxing. And I love that everyone got so pissed off that they believed the crap they spewed out. And it makes me happy.
This is crap.
Oh, Usurper, obviously. Anyways, now I'm scrolling up from the bottom. This isn't getting any better. So I'm just going to close my
Wait,
list
what
now.
is that? Yeah, I think
What?
I hear the listeners are asking for a break.
Break time.
What? Already?
Freddie, it's been 3 hours.
I like your complaining voice. Freddy, come on.
I can't feel my legs.
It's been 3 hours.
Okay, but Terror of the Trees, though. That was such a good band.
Thought we closed the list, Freddie.
No, I didn't. I lied.
You got your
Okay.
fucking bookworms with their notepads right now.
No, it's closed now, guys. It's okay. Reopen close tab.
We'll see you at break. After break, guys.
Okay, toodles.
All right.
Bunsen burner recordings, paid reviews, said 50 USD. That's what reviews cost, goddammit. 50 USD. Hi, Justin. This will be my third review paid. Yeah, oh yeah, I do recognize the label name that I've sent. I'm requesting that you review a single track off my record label compilation from last year titled Josh and the Van Full of Ghouls. The band name is Natalie Portman Nips Slip. Tell you right now, brah, it's a good thing you sent in that goddamn paid review, because there's no way in fuck I would ever listen to it based off the goddamn name alone. Yeah, name Natalie, then Portman, space, nip, like nipping on something, and slip. Well, not so slip. SLIP, goddammit, 4 goddamn words. Sounds like a fucking twinkcore name, goddammit. So terrible fucking band name, that's for goddamn sure. This is the only material we have so far, but we are working on a full length as of now. Thank you. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts about the track. It starts at 42 minutes, the one with blue artwork. Yeah, I put it to be completely honest with you, man, it's I mean, it doesn't suck, but it's more of that goddamn brutal death metal that literally, when I told you, man, when 2005 hit, this guy checked the fuck out, because it's all this band, dude. Just go to Pathos Records, Severs Records, Corpse Gristle Records.
We're back.
True.
Yes.
We are back.
We are.
Extra long break.
Actually, nice break.
Ah, nice. Yeah, so why don't we start off with Fred's Small Haul?
Yeah, it was kind of random. I was at a secondhand shop, and they had Disaster's latest, well, not latest anymore, I guess they have a new one coming out soon, but Disaster's Churches Without Saints reissue of Sarcophago's Hate, which is not probably the one I'm least familiar from them, so I'm going to spend a bit of time with that.
I think it had a drum machine.
I think so, yeah. And another copy of Amorphous' Tales from the Thousand Lakes, which I'm a little annoyed that I picked up, because this was the one I have already is the reissue that has Black Winter Day tacked onto it, and I thought this was a repress of the original from like the early 2000s. I thought this will have a this one looks like it might have better artwork than the reissue, and no, it doesn't. It's darker and cropped and doesn't look as good. So I'm like, what's the point in getting this?
Have you ever seen the music video for the song Into Hiding off of Tales?
I don't think so. No.
It's like the band and a bunch of guys like destroying a classroom and like running around a school.
What the hell?
It's kind of cool.
That's really random.
It's kind of badass. Bad kids.
Is it actually good though?
I dig it. Song's cool. The music video's cool. Yeah,
All right.
it's a 90s music video. I've never known one of those not to be very cool.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point.
I remember there was a music video for Dominus, one of the songs off the first 9. I think it might be the song "Dancing with Magic." That one's kind of funny. It's got like some dude running around in a blue bodysuit and like some ballerinas dancing and shit.
I didn't even
I've
know
never
they had a
seen-
video for that.
It's interesting. It's pretty fun.
I've never seen a music video for a death metal album that I thought was pretty, or for a death metal song that I thought was okay.
You thought they were great? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
I don't think I've seen any that I liked.
You've never seen any death metal music videos you like. What about Dismember Soon to Be Dead? That's a cool one. Where they're like running around in the fire and Fred Espy's dressed as Jesus.
It's alright.
You know what's a really good one? Cemetery. I think it's the Rivers of Madness song. That's a cool music video.
The Cataclysm.
Cataclysm's awesome. Yeah.
I don't know. They always kind of just felt a bit forced to me.
Well, shit. I'm a big fan of old music videos like that. Have you ever
I
seen?
don't know, like black metal videos I've found great.
There's a video from the band Ancient. I think it's called like Lilith or something.
Mhm.
That was a fun video.
Yeah.
Is that the name of the song? Which one am I thinking of? Is it Lilith?
I think that's
Lilith
the one.
Crane? Or I mean Lilith Sternin, whatever her name is. Right. So, do we get into it now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okie dokie.
What'd you pick, Dan?
I picked Bloodstone from Sweden. I don't know that a lot of people knew this before the comp came out. Well, that's already a long ass time ago. It came out in '96. Comp of their 2 demos from '94 and '95. Both demos are really good, but the '95 material is a lot better, I think. Just kind of in a more original way, and it's just kind of heavier, more to the point. It's like a quick 20 minutes. So yeah, we'll be focusing on the first 4 songs, which are off the '95 demo of the same name, Hour of the Gate. I've heard some people say some stuff about this, comparing it to like Liars in Wait, and I get that, just because it does kind of seem like a continuation of something that Grotesque would be doing, and it's sort of on the same level of like idea-wise as Liars in Wait and Grotesque and Crystal Age and Decolation and Desecrator, which is the same guy, I believe. Am I wrong about that? No, I am wrong about that. I'm thinking Crystal Age, the same guy was also in Desecrator, and he was also in Ceremonial Oath. So it's kind of this mix of like blackish death metal. If blackened death metal is a thing, then I guess I would call this band blackened death metal. There's some very brief, very subtle melodic parts, and there's some very subtle kind of technicality to this. It sort of has the pretty straightforward Swedish death metal sound, but as far as the riffs go, they are pretty unique, and yeah, it's a really heavy thing, and I think it's worth coming back to. Like if you're ever drinking with your friends and you're playing death metal, I think any one of those 4 songs would be just kind of like heavy fucking bangers. And I don't know if there was anything else I was gonna say about this. Oh, yeah, as an introduction, I don't know exactly when I discovered this. It must have been when I was torrenting stuff, because it just happens to be on my iTunes, kind of like Codex Gigas. I think there was a time where I was just looking through. It might have been like the Great Swedish Death Metal Awakening for my own mind in 2014, 2015. So I think I might have downloaded that around that time. And the name always stuck with me. It's a pretty nice name. Easy. It's almost an obvious name, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super solid stuff, I think. Well, what do either of you guys have to say about this? And then we can do a little bit more of an introduction.
Go first, Freddie.
For me, I've always thought the black metal elements kind of stood out on this. It always made me kind of align them for along with like grotesque and Treblinka obscurity, that sort of like vein of the Swedish death metal. Although the more traditional sound is in there as well, but I've always kind of found that the black aspects really drew it out from the rest of them. And I think just because this is such a weird little compilation that's kind of presented as an album, kind of also made me think of Heads, because that is presented as an album and is basically two demos like slapped together as well.
Yeah, Heads is awesome.
It is awesome. Sounds
Fred,
nothing like Bloodstone, but
Fred, I'll give you $1 if you can right now tell me the full name of their original band. Like what was Heads originally called? Do you know?
oh yeah, I know it was something like really stupid. I forget what it is off the top of my head, but it was like Heads for fuck something. I don't know.
It was Heads with Het's faces and the fuck faces of death. Is the full
Yeah.
name of the band.
I always remember that the word fuck is in there, but I forget what the
Fuck faces, yeah. Heads with fuck faces and the fuck faces of death.
yeah.
Cool band name.
Yeah, I mean it works for them.
Yeah, this is also maybe a little bit like, maybe more than a little bit. It's first Nocturnal, which is their best. Is it Nocturnal? Who am I thinking of? Necrophobic. There you go. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of got a bit of necrophobic in this as well. I always thought that the black metal elements of necrophobic were a bit more talked about than they were actually present in the music. I mean, they're there, but not like
The first album, it's if it's there, it's super subtle. Like
Yeah.
the second album is for sure black metal. The first album kind of isn't. It's kind of just a blackened death metal album, if that's an actual term. Because I remember that used to be thrown around a lot. I don't know that it is so much nowadays.
Yeah, but I could see that, like the second album, I'm totally blanking, Nocturnal Silence. That's it. I see that a lot more aligned with this album or this demo compilation, whatever, than the Nocturnal Silence. It has a bit more of that aggression, I guess. But yeah, no, great one. And this is one that I still don't have a copy of. I know it's been reissued, but I haven't gotten around to picking it up. It's one of those ones that I always felt out of reach for the longest time because it was so hard to find back in the day. And original copies still are, right?
I don't know. I'm not much of a. I'm not a super physical media head. I have stuff, but I don't have a. I'm not. That's not my my mode of operation. I'm not like physical media. I got some stuff, but not the world, basically. And so I usually kind of
very much am, in case you haven't noticed yet.
Yeah, I know that. So I kind of miss. I sort of miss when things are coming out and being reissued. I don't know. It's kind of out of my. It's out of my wheelhouse, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, but awesome. And I could be wrong, but I think one of the guys is wearing corpse paint in the band photos. Or at least something that looks like it.
It looks like the vocalist is. He's kind of got a King Diamond-ish look to him.
It always made me think of Niflheim, the way that he looks on there.
Funny you say that. The drummer of this band he was in another band called Face of Evil. They had a record
I remember
in
them.
2004.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of Niflheim.
Yeah.
A bit. Yeah.
Yeah, Face of Evil were great.
Yeah, it's basically Black Death, but it is like super heavy metal coated. Well, it says Black Thrash on the as the genre, so I guess that makes sense. It's more blasty, like the first Niflheim record is.
Yeah. What about Paul?
I don't know.
Did,
Paul
did
usually
he?
has something
Did he?
pretty cool.
Did he even?
to say.
Did he even listen to it?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out in 1 second.
All right, Dan. You can have my mind because it needs some molding.
Okay. You don't care for this too much.
From what you're saying and what I heard, it seems like completely different things. Like, I can see the comparison with Grotesque, but not so much with Liars and Wade and Crystal Age and stuff like that. This is like a little bit more like streamlined, like you said, necrophobic kind of stuff, but just a little bit more brutal, I guess,
Yeah.
in its like aggression and approach. But like, I was just hearing not many black metal riffs, not many death metal riffs. I was hearing a fuckload of thrash riffs throughout this whole release, and I don't know if I'm crazy or not, but I think that may be what you're talking about, being like the technical riffs, but it just sounds like thrash to me, and I'm like what like it wasn't really doing anything for me.
Okay. All right. Well, when
Like
I'm
when you
comparing to
when you
that-
put it like when you put it up against like those bands that I hold up
Right.
so highly, it's like
Right.
they're just in, this band's definitely in the shadows.
I think so too. It's not really a techie kind of band. I mean, there's like a couple parts here and there, but I think more the atmosphere of what those bands were going for, rather than like full on. Oh, this sounds like crazy, like Swedish technical death metal. To me the atmosphere is there because I would still kind of put Grotesque in with all those aforementioned bands if that makes sense.
Yeah,
It's kind of like,
there's a
the black
very
metal element is more of a vibe than an actual
I feel like
audible.
like
Yeah.
Grotesque for sure has like thrash in their veins where these other bands really don't. It's like really like alien, like tech death going on with like Liars and Wade and Crystal Age, where Grotesque you can hear like the black thrash, via the death metal like aggression. But this one it's like
Yeah.
just thrash. But I do. Let me say something good about it. I do the the pace that it keeps up with the 4 songs that we listen to. Like it has a really good like just keeping up the pace of it. It's just really really fast, but I feel like the songs go on for way too long.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It really. I could be wrong, but it's more of a vibe thing I get from Bloodstone and Crystal Age and Liars and Wait and the aforementioned. It really is more of a sound rather than it is a technique, I think, and a feeling than it is what's exactly going on technically.
I don't know.
I
I feel
will
like
say-
those are like on a technical level comparable to each other too.
Yeah.
But I kind of see what you're saying, but like this one kind of lacks that. It seems a little bit more streamlined with like melody throughout
Yeah.
it over like these thrash riffs and stuff, but whereas like it's like way more chaotic and technical with like Crystal Age and Liars and Wait, where it's like I'm excited to hear what this band's doing, whereas here I'm listening to this and it's it sounds bad but like predictable, but it's like
Yeah.
it's like a good, like I guess like not every band has to be like that, like this band is in its lane doing its thing, and I'm sure if I caught it on like a better type of mood, or get in the mood for that, it would be the right time. But I don't know, I just came with like the expectation of this being like crazy good, but it kind of wasn't.
Not
I'll
crazy,
I'll say that I don't know if I misunderstood, but
Yeah, Fred shit on
if
it, shit
Dan
on it. No, just kidding.
if Dan was saying that Crystal Age and Liars and Wait have a black metal vibe to them, I don't hear that. I find that when Grotesque transitioned to Liars in Wait, they kind of lost
Right.
that black metal edge to them.
Yeah.
So that I disagree
And the
with. I
thrash.
I do hear the black metal in Hour of the Gate, or the first demo, whatever, or the 95 demo, whatever it's.
Yeah, I think like you said, more of a vibe, but not like riff wise. Like
Yeah.
sure it is like in the way that like Swedish like Black Death is, where it's like more melody based rather than like actual like it will, instead of the single note like tremolo melody riffs, instead of like what you would expect to hear from like I guess like Norwegian black metal or something, you know.
So, like in that sense, would you hear any to your ears? Did you hear anything that's more along the lines of like Dissection and Nagelfar or anything like that?
Well,
or
the thing is like with those bands,
Sacramentum?
I feel like those bands take much more from like heavy metal, where like Bloodstone takes a lot more from like thrash, and I think that's like a huge difference because it sounds like Creator or something going on, or like I was having like Sodom pop up in my head a lot when I was listening to this. Like there's just like riffs, I think especially in like the first and second song, that like I was like really zeroing in and just like hearing the riff, and like the rest of the like band kind of melted away, and I was like, yeah, this is just a thrash riff. Like and
I didn't really think about it that way.
like it is kind of it's cool that they're doing it in such an extreme way, but the way that they do it is like very controlled and very like I don't know. There's like no edge to it. It's like completely hinged, rather than kind of black thrash where I would like to hear, where it's kind of like off the like sarcophago or something, you know, like off the
No,
fucking
it's
wall.
no, it's definitely coded in like in a way that a more normal Swedish death metal band is coded. But I like that stuff. And so this just does something a bit different that reminds me of some of those other bands. Even I kind of lump Afflicted, Prodigal Son in with stuff like that, because they're all these sort of off kilter bands, but they're all super driving and pretty heavy. And there's kind of not that many bands that actually sound like them. I just feel like Bloodstone is probably one of the closest things that I can get, sort of mood wise and atmospherically, that I can from some of these other things, like Desecrator, their old Crystal Age project before they were like renamed. That's probably closer to something like this, where it's still Swedish death metal, but it is like kind of black thrashized in a way that is a little bit more simple, but in a way that's like pretty cool. I don't think that it's necessarily a bad thing that it's kind of boring or
Yeah.
kind of predictable. I think it's just not even a like generic way, just because I don't know any other bands that really sound like this. For me, Bloodstone is sort of off on its own.
Yeah,
And that's
I don't
why
think
kind of,
it's yeah, I don't think it's generic, but it's like it just like it's just predictable, and I wouldn't go as far as saying like it's boring, but it's just kind of I don't know, like it seems like the other bands, like you got Dissection and you got Necrophobic is a really good one to bring up,
yeah.
because like I feel like they do it a little bit better.
They do it differently. They do it like in a long form way, and maybe if you said these songs are like they feel a little bit longer.
Yeah.
This everything here feels to me kind of condensed and like pretty like almost easy writing. I mean, the songs are long, but they're not so long where it's like an epic or something. It's sort of just a I don't know, almost in almost typical Swedish death metal like writing fashion.
Well, that's
But
the thing too. It's like that's a good way or good place to put it was like next to like Afflicted or something, because it's not so much like the traditional like Swedish death metal like Dismember or anything like that, and
yeah,
it's not in the camp like so much with like the melodic Gothenburg sound.
right.
It's like in that like weird little gray area of like Swedish metal, but I think it kind of leans more guitar wise into like just thrash. And I think you guys were mentioning Niflheim, so I'm sure that's where a lot of this is coming from.
I really kind of didn't think of the thrash thing, but now that you say that, I had a thought earlier. I was thinking like this is very 80s coded.
Yeah, because I wasn't hearing heavy metal. Like there
Yeah.
wasn't really heavy metal riffs. It was like very power chordy thrash riffs that were going on. Like, and you can hear the difference between it. It's like they play this riff that's really thrashy, and then you can hear the more single note riffs come right after, and it's kind of like, all right, there's the thrash part. Here's the little more like melodic Black Death part, but I don't think they did it in a way that was like that, because the way that they filter it through the whole band playing, it's all one note. It's not like, oh, here's the thrash groove, here's the Black Death blast or anything like that. It's all on the same note, but it's just these riffs that are changing, but they're keeping up the tempo no matter what the riff is. So it's kind of weird.
A fair counter argument. I like that. I sort of wasn't on board with Paul's last pick totally, and so now he's giving me a taste of my own medicine.
Yeah, this shit sucks, bro.
Wait, what was Paul's next pick again? It was only last
It was
week.
Phantasmagory.
Oh, right. I wasn't there for that.
Hey, you were.
Yes, you were.
Was I?
Wow,
We
how
weren't there.
unmemorable. No, I'm just kidding.
Weren't there
Oh, wait. No, I
mentally.
remember now. What's the one I missed? I missed Molested. Fuck. That's right.
Yeah,
And Lipoma.
he was busy getting molested.
I didn't miss Lipoma. I wasn't I didn't miss Lipoma. I wasn't invited.
Too lazy for Lipoma?
It's all right.
But yeah,
Not-
also, what's it called? Unanimated too. Kind of sounds like this shit.
True. I feel like this band isn't as melodic and as
No.
sort of streamlined as Unanimated. Unanimated is good, but I feel like their music, like you said, Unanimated feels kind of predictable for me, at least on their second record.
Well,
First
the
one's a
thing
little
the
bit-
thing
little
with
more
this
wild.
is like, I feel like those bands have a better use of like layering guitars and stuff, because they have dual guitars, but this one is like one guitar going
Yeah.
on, and you can like really like zone in on like what's playing there. I couldn't really hear the bass in this. The drums, vocals, guitars are like the real forefront of it. So when the guitars change into something, it's like, okay, everything is going along with it, rather than like having a rhythm part go on while a lead happens, which I think a lot of this like mellow Swedish death bands, really shine
Yeah.
doing. Whereas like this one's kind of more bare bones, and I don't know, like
I
There's
kind of like
something
that
I
about it, though.
I like that about it too. I like that it's sort of got a similar vibe, but it is a little bit more stripped down and a little bit more retarded. Like the riffs aren't. I wouldn't say that any of them are dumb or
no, not definitely not. Like the riffs they're fine. They're not anything like fucking soy jacking over,
right.
but it's not anything that like I'm turning off or something, where it's like the riff itself is predictable, but it's like more of the gesture of where they're going is like, okay, yeah, I saw that coming,
Well, to be honest, this is just one of those picks. Like for real, this is just one of those picks. This is just one of those things that I happened to download a long time ago. I happen to remember liking.
No, you
And,
have a lot more time with the, so
Yeah, I still like it.
Because this is my
Maybe
first.
not even a lot more time. Like I've heard it in the past. I kind of heard a bit of it, and then I'm like, yeah, I'll bring it on the show. It's kind of a yeah, okay. That's what kind of pick this is.
Yeah,
It's
because
a,
I
yeah,
remember
okay.
you were recently talking about this,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't check it out. But then, I got to check it out this week. So, it might just be my first, initial surface them scratching.
No, I don't think you're totally wrong with your criticisms here. Just because this is not one of my favorites, this is just okay. This is what the show is. This is well, usually we're like, oh, top tier stuff, but this is one of those picks where it's like, I think people should hear this. I think it would be interesting for people to know about this.
Yeah,
if
because
they
I didn't
don't
know
already.
about it. So, and for it to be out of Sweden, it's definitely overlooked shit along with like Gorman and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not totally typical Swedish death metal. It's something in between that's like, you know, kind of black-ish and also like very 80s coded.
Oh,
But yeah, you're kind of right about this being a so-so pick. That's what it is. I just it was just on my list and it's something that I wanted to bring on and I like it and we'll I guess if
yeah,
any of you guys has
I didn't I didn't hate every track.
mm-hmm.
There's one that I liked in particular, which is track 3. So
Okay.
if you guys have any other ones before that, let's listen to that, and I'll go with 3.
Well, why don't we listen to the one that Paul likes first?
Well,
I was
then
gonna
we-
save that best for last.
I have
And
track
then we-
2.
Then we can listen to the rest and find out why Paul's wrong.
Um, should we do that? Should we go from 3 and then we can do that. We can do the one that Paul likes.
So the good one,
Yeah,
and then the bad.
burning eye of infinity.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right.
That's the longest one. You're complaining that they're going on for too long, and you like the longest one.
There's a lot more dynamics going on in this one,
You know what? You have a lot of dynamics going
right
on.
from the beginning.
He kind of does, doesn't he?
Yeah,
He's a dynamic guy.
that didn't turn out to be as much of an insult as I'd hoped.
All right, guys, we're just gonna get ready for this one right now. We're just gonna do that really quick. All right, we're back from the good song.
Paul tried to mold my mind a bit. I was like sort of leaning that way.
No.
But
I was
after
waiting for my mind to be molded.
I know, but you kind of put me in that position where you're like, defend it, and I'm like, you're kind of right. But after hearing that, Paul's fucking tweet, dude.
Yeah, because I picked a good track.
I'll make the good track. Got make the voodoo.
It does kind of lurch all over the place, though.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. This song is all over the dang place. It's that's kind of where I'm getting even the beginning, like the kind of intro is actually really techy. I rescind that. This is pretty techy, and this is like really interesting in a songwriting kind of way.
Yeah.
All the riffs are placed beautifully. All the drum beats are. It doesn't feel unhinged, but it also doesn't feel subdued in any way. It doesn't feel like a subdued. It feels like It just feels like cool Swedish death metal. Now that I'm listening to it, it reminds me of Autumno a little bit, who kind of have some similar ideas.
The solo in the middle of the track, middle-ish, really gave me vibes of the melodic, like, Black Death sort of scene from Sweden. Like, I don't know, Sacramento.
Yeah,
shit like that.
I get that too. There was a couple of those like speed up parts where Paul's really trying. He's really reaching. He's like, that's a keyboard. It's like, no, that's a guitar doing a black metal riff.
No, I said I thought it was a keyboard.
Yeah, well, you thought wrong, Buster Brown.
No, Dick, it's Pikachu.
No, Dick. That's so funny. Fred doing the the kind of cholo thing. They do say Dick. Hey, Dick, what are you doing, Dick? We know a guy who's fucking Dick. It's not that little Dick. Yeah, and then if I would show Drew something like this, he'd go, fucking Dick.
Yeah, well, they did it all over the fucking Snorlax Owns video.
Yeah. But yeah, I think
that's not right, you Dick. That's fucking Pikachu.
As the break, I haven't heard it yet, but I will.
Yeah, I think that this is like
Pikachu, Dick.
a continuation of like that Teutonic kind of thrash that was going on, but leaning more into black metal, and that stuff was kind of already leaning into death metal, especially like Creator.
Yeah, but Creator was also leaning heavily into black too, right? Like,
yeah,
Pleasure to Kill is virtually war metal.
It's black as hell.
Yeah, so I feel like this is like the next kind of evolution of that style, but in a much more contained way.
Than what, Grotesque?
Than no, like Creator and like Sodom and stuff. Like how that stuff's a little bit more off the rails. Like this is much like, I guess the musicianship is just like there, and like the production and everything just makes this seem a little bit more like suited up, you know.
Well, it is like the Autumno album or something, or like Afflicted. Like it's it almost sounds like they might be on time using like a metronome or something, but I feel like everything is pretty much perfect, and everything I heard there was awesome.
I do wish it had a bit more bottom end to it. It's
I've only heard the bass in like the intro, and it was doing some like high note shit.
I guess earlier when I was listening to this, I did hear a bit of thrash, but it kind of didn't faze me too much. But now that I'm hearing it again, I'm enjoying the kind of mixture that's going on in this song. It's not done in a way that seems like misplaced.
Like, yeah, the only part that was like here's the thrash part was like the groove like in the middle of the song, but the rest of the thrash riffs, they're doing like blast beats and shit over it, so it's cool, but it's like I expect them to lean more into like the black and death metal riffs rather than like having a big chunk of this just be like thrash riffs being really like with fast drums.
All right. Fred, what track do you want to listen to here?
I don't know. They're all pretty good, to be honest.
You can do 1 or 4 because I want to do 2.
Let's go with 4.
All right. Hour of the Gate. Yeah,
Self-titled.
we can go backwards. It's okay.
Thank you, Freddie, picking the shortest song. And
Wow,
we'll be
rude.
right back.
Until darkness the grave,
All right, we're back from the fourth song.
What a
Out of the
way to
gate.
end the album.
Seagate.
Or demo.
Do you feel like the third track was way more technical than that one?
Not by much.
I think they're more or less on par, yeah.
I think
Think
so.
so?
I think all the songs were. I think all the songs are pretty much kind of doing the same thing. They're all about the same length. And
I
they,
think 3 sticks out way more than the rest of the tracks.
I don't know, but they all do different things that I like a lot. Like that one had that kind of really high thrash riff that's almost black metal-ish.
Yeah,
And then that solo comes in, like with it.
Yeah.
Like that's something that stands out for me a lot. Honestly, that part stood out for me more than any of the other parts here.
Yeah. I mean, it is unique in that way where it's like really like thrash, like it's double-edged sword for me. It's like that's unique that they're having like thrash parts like this, but for me it sounds like it's taking up like 60% of like the riffs in the album or the demo. So it's just like it's not necessarily filler, but it's like they're what's the word? It's not like a bad thing, but I expect like more of like the weird death metal, black metal riffs to take that place instead. It's like kind of like placeholder, but they're like good riffs in themselves, and hearing it in this context being played really extremely is sort of refreshing, but it's I don't know. I feel like with thrash it has to be like kind of off the rails to like get like that real like feeling from it.
Well, it sort of does, just because it breaks before things can get too stale, I think. And it might just be a difference of taste between us, because I know you like all the kind of weird death metal parts, and it has those,
Yeah.
but that's not the full DNA of this band. The full DNA is like black thrash mixed with sort of,
It's
the
like
Texas
extreme
Swedish
thrash. It's like extreme
It's-
thrash, and then
It's basically, I wouldn't even call it a thrash record at all.
Would
I
you-
mean, it
would
has
you
thrash in it.
would you call this like I don't know? It's probably I don't know, because like when you think about like death thrash records, like those are a lot more sloppy and for the
de-
style.
It depends on what it is.
Yeah.
If you're talking about like Protector or something, that's not really sloppy at all.
Hmm.
Or like Chemical Breath isn't really sloppy. But
And,
like
like-
Necrodeath is.
Like where do you guys like kind of get that vibe from it, where it's like kind of like a death thrash thing,
It
but it
kind
seems
of-
like a really like like
no.
well put together version of that.
Honestly,
I
I would
kind
just
of feel
call
like
it
it
death
matches
metal.
it all together.
It does. But not in a way where either genre kind of defeats the death metal. I feel like death metal is the main meat of what this is. It's not.
Yeah,
There's
because
not enough thrash at all for this. There's too many weird parts that cancel this as a thrash album.
Yeah,
And
I
there's
think
not
that-
enough black metal for this to be a black metal record. It's not black. It can't be Black Death either, because there's not enough black metal. It is just a death metal record with certain parts, but they're not. None of them are like stock. So I feel like it works that way.
yeah, I think I kind of like I think I was explaining it to you guys or talking about it while we were listening. I was like, I feel like it's not necessarily 60% like thrash parts where they're like actually going into like a like kind of beat or anything. Like I think the drum is like really doing a lot of the heavy lifting during those parts where it keeps it really fast and seamless to the weird death metal riffs and the black metal parts into the fast like sections where they can throw a lead over it really well and then go back to a thrash part all within like the same tempo, where like thrash is very like rhythmic bass where you can actually like feel the kind of grooves going on and like the breakdowns of it, where this is kind of just fast as fuck going all the way through.
Yeah, there may be a bias on your part. It for the listeners, I'm a thrasher at heart, and Paul is known as the gay thrash hater.
Yeah, I
So
like I like some thrash.
yeah. But I really wouldn't. I listening to the last two tracks that we did.
Yeah, don't listen
Honestly, no. Yeah, and Paul loves to pull that shit too. He goes, oh, don't listen to me. Never listen to me. Never listen to me. Very good. So I get all
Bingo
fucking
card.
drunk on the.
Don't do it.
But I don't think thrash is the big takeaway from this. You said it's about 60%. I think it's about. I think they're all about equal. Honestly, because nothing sticks around for so long that it is one thing, and nothing is, like I said, nothing is really too stock where it doesn't fit together. I think it paces itself well, and it places the riffs in the correct orders that they should be. If you think the songs are too long, that's maybe you're right about that. But yeah, that's just the way I feel about the last two that we have listened to here.
All right, Fred.
You know,
Mom and Dad are fighting. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'm on Dan's side
That's
on
why
this
they
one.
call you Paul, because you're apathetic.
Like, I think your thrash hatred is showing a bit too much.
Yeah, kinda, dude.
But no, like the length of the songs I actually really like because it kind of
Clenching
makes
his
it
fist
feel
like an angry rat.
like angry rat. But like it really makes it feel like it's just like going to fall apart at the seams, and I like that feeling of spiraling out of control. And they pull it off well, so it works for me.
Damn, I don't think this is gonna fall apart at the seams at all. It seems like they're all very well and capable of holding it all together.
It's not a matter of their ability to play instruments so much as the way it lurches back and forth from style to style.
Like you don't think they'll stick a landing, and when they go back to like a certain part or something.
Yeah, like it kind of keeps you on your toes in that you're thinking it's going to go more black metal, and then it goes more death metal instead, and you're going to think it's going to go more further into the death metal, but then it just winds up going back into thrash. Then you have melodic parts, so it kind of just like the play.
I thought I heard Paul scoff right now, going.
Yeah, because I was waiting for Fred to finish, but I was gonna say, I feel the opposite. I feel like it's predictable.
I don't. Yeah,
no.
I don't feel that one. I mean, I was about to say, like, if maybe you can see why I kind of compare it to some of those techie ones, because it's like that, but in its own creative way. I think.
Yeah, I think those weird like tech ones are like.
Because I wouldn't know what else to I wouldn't know what else to compare it to. And, I mean, those bands feel like
Yeah, I think
in
I'm
the
more.
same,
I
in
think
the same page.
I think Afflicted's like a really good one to compare it to, with like the death metal riffs and stuff, and then Necrophobic with like the speed and stuff, and maybe Niflheim with like the thrash influence.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of like a mishmash of stuff, but they don't make it seem that way because, like I said, they're not doing like whole band parts of like of a genre. It's just thrash riffs, and then they're filtering it through their like death and black metal drumming and atmosphere that they maintain throughout the whole song. Like nothing really feels like oh, here's the like thrash parts. Like, yeah, that's a thrash riff, but like listen to the rest of the band.
Yeah.
What they're doing.
I can tell you're very adamant about your stance here. I feel like I'm only getting more convinced that this is great the more we listen to it.
Yeah, my heels are in the sand.
Paul is fighting for his life against Bloodstone out of the gate. My goodness. That's crazy.
It's not
All right.
going well.
Let's wander
It's
beyond.
not going well.
Let's wander beyond the mists of eternity then.
Now Paul's gonna be like, I won after we hang up.
Yeah, the captain's gonna be like, Paul won. That's it.
The captain Paul won. If Paul wins this one, darn it.
Paul the victor of Metal Wars.
Well, yeah, the Metal Wars, the Great Metal Wars. Okay, well, it's funny. It's like I like that you've been kind of adamant at defeating the arguments here. Let's see how the next song we're gonna go.
Yeah, this is one you like, right?
This is the one I like. Let's see if I'm wrong, and let's see if it sucks, because it might suck. Let's see.
It doesn't.
Let's see.
All right, we'll be right back.
Evil, that's your sky.
Alright, we're back with Dan and Bread. And I actually changed my whole opinion about this. I think I love Bloodstone now. This was probably the best track. It went on for the perfect amount of time. And I'm sorry, Dan.
They're lucky. They're lucky. They're lucky that all the riffs are good because I agree. I think this is the song where the riffs repeat too many fucking times.
Yeah, I feel like the first and the second song are like really on this same wavelength, whereas 3 and 4 are, a bit better.
Yeah,
You know-
I agree.
The more I listen to this, the more I feel that this is black thrash,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been trying to say.
which is not a problem for me. Some of us actually like thrash.
Yeah. This one is, it has some of the
Like, there's
weirder,
cool moments, but it just
yeah.
keeps going. Like the same.
This song in particular, you're right. Like, this song would have been great
Like,
if
honestly,
if there were more to it.
Yeah, honestly, I was like up to the 2 minute part. Like when you mentioned it, you're like, "Damn, this song is pretty long."
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, like it felt like it could have ended like at the third or the 3 minute mark or something, but it went on, repeated those riffs, that riff set like 2 or 3 more times after that.
Yeah, honestly, I
And-
totally agree with you.
And that one was very distinct because all the thrash parts, it had thrash drum beats with it too. It was like then it would go into whereas like in the other songs there's more of like just not really even caring what the riff is. It's just fast drumming going over it, more technical in that way. But here it's like very syncopated and makes it feel like a thrash part.
Yeah, it's a good thing that I like this song and I like the riffs. But yeah, this one goes on for a bit too long. The other two, I didn't feel like they went on for too. Not like this one. This one repeated so many times. Only like what, 5 riffs?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
3 and 4, they were like doing new riffs, pulling new shit out of the hat, like the whole way through.
Yeah. This one had way too many repeaters.
Like even the
And-
thrash riffs that they had in the other songs, they weren't repeating them like crazy.
No, they weren't. This song is kind of insane that they repeated them as many times.
Like
as
if they repeated like other parts instead of like the thrashy ones, I feel like it would have came out a little bit better.
I feel like this song probably just could have
And-
benefited from either being shorter or having
And this
more
one,
riffs.
this one didn't even have like really any like melodic parts or like the solos like the other 2 songs had.
No,
It wasn't like crazy fast like the other 2 songs either. It was kind of very
Yeah.
mid-pace.
I didn't find it mid-paced at all.
It's probably the most evil sounding song. That's why I like this one. I just like the evil feel to it.
Well,
Yeah, Paul gets a point.
and I turned around. We made up. We like this. We like thrash.
There we go.
Well, what's for real? What's your final actual verdict without being a smarty pants?
I like the latter half of the demo, 3 and 4, a lot more than I do 1 and 2. The songs do feel long, but in the 3rd and 4th track, at least they're doing different stuff. Like it does still feel long for me, but they're pulling out cool things at the end. Like they could have split this demo up into like maybe 6 songs, and I probably would have felt a bit more generous towards it, because a lot of the riffs do stand out. They're not like I never said that this was like generic, and it's not like they're playing stock riffs. It's just like when I boiled it down, it's like, oh, these are just thrash riffs played extremely, or like the thrash riffs themselves, the guitar work is played like thrash, and then the drumming is what kind of took it to the next level.
Yeah.
And then you can hear the gas being let off in this second song, where the drums are more syncopating as thrash parts rather than actually being just fast and like Black Deathish like the rest of the tracks are. But what would I give this? I'll give it a 6.
A 6, eh?
Yeah, I think the third and the fourth track really bring it up.
That's actually not so bad because I
Yeah, I'm not like a complete hater of this, but
Yeah.
it's just what I expected it to be, which is on me, really, and what I compared it to, it's never gonna live up to that.
I gotcha. But you see where I'm kind of getting at when I'm coming from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like and it's unique. They're like I don't really hear shit like this. Like Black Death with like such huge like thrash, parts in it. And like I said, it's like a evolution of like the Teutonic thrash movement where that was leaning already into black and death metal, and here's the most extreme form of it, but not
Yeah.
played in like a very unhinged way. It's played in a
It's played
very
in a very Swedish way. Like,
yeah, where it's like these guys know what they're doing, and
these guys knows what they're doing.
yeah, they know what they're doing, and maybe they didn't know on that second track.
Yeah, maybe
And
they
they forgot.
did on that second track.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like the riffs. I don't like how long it goes on. It's way too long.
yeah, those riffs would have had much more of a punch.
Being real.
Yeah, they would have had much more of a punch if it was just like it happened once or twice.
Yeah. I guess sort of as a final word for me, I was being like totally serious at the beginning, and I pretty much have the same stance. I didn't really change too much. I think the songs are all good. I picked it for a reason. I think it's worth hearing. I think death metal people will enjoy this, like people who are into
I don't
all the shit that
I don't see anyone saying that this is like they don't have any negative things to say about this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's maybe slightly amateurish in the way the songs, or maybe they just like it like that. It's a little bit of a thing for you, and honestly, it's a little bit of a thing for me. But no, I think it's totally worth hearing. I think death metal people will like this, and it's something that could it's something that you can always put on, and it's good. I think. But at the same time, it is probably not. It's not like I said at the beginning. It isn't one of my favorites, but it is something worth hearing. So yeah, that's my final verdict. To be 100% honest there. What about Freddie? What are your final words here?
So I think it's funny as I've listened to this more and more over the last week, and especially over the course of our conversation. I think Paul is responsible mostly for my looking at this more in this direction, but I always just kind of pictured this as a compilation of death metal demos, and this first demo in particular that we're talking about. And I heard black vibes in it, and that there's thrash riffing. At this point, I kind of just hear this as black thrash. I have a hard time hearing anything else.
I
know
that's honestly fair.
I don't know how you guys didn't like when I zeroed in on it and like just heard the riffs by themselves. It was just like thrash. And
I think it's a matter of perspective, right? Because like I kind of always went into this being told it was death metal, and that's kind of what I heard when I picked it up. And I think you going into it a bit more blindly, I think, might have given you that view of it. But yeah, I have a hard time hearing anything other than the black thrash, to the point that the death metal aspect of it has kind of been pushed back for me. That said,
too.
I still like it just as much as before. It's a fantastic demo, and the compilation
Fantastic.
overall is solid.
fantastic
So-
black thrash record.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that.
I told you not to be a smarty pants. You just can't help it, can you?
Pants are just so smart.
Yeah, but
He can sit on ice cream and tell you what flavor it is.
Paul kind of won this one. I had a little thing prepared if he lost, but he kind of won. I was gonna quote SpongeBob when he gets fucking the pickles in the Krabby Patty. He forgets them. Bubble Bass. He's like, you lose. But I guess that's me. I guess I get the Bubble Bass treatment.
No, the real winners are all of us because our minds were not molded by each other's arguments. Well, I guess I kind of molded Fred's, right?
I mean, a little bit.
Just
Paul,
just your perspective.
Paul, you kind of molded my mind with the song length stuff, and I mean, I get the thrash shit, but
You like thrash,
I do like thrash. That's not a.
and they weren't like bad thrash riffs either. They weren't
Yeah.
like something you would hear in like I don't know, like Revocation or something, which is like later on thrash.
Yeah.
You know, and it didn't seem like they were like aping anything really old school. It was something that they were, I guess, coming to through their own like riffing style, you know.
Right. Yeah, I totally get that.
But
because
yeah,
this is sort of like, well, a long time ago I did episode 14, which was Codex Gigas, which was kind of like a, I don't even know, like a weird Black Death kind of thing,
That
like a
goes while back.
Swedish, yeah, I know, Swedish death metal meets like Blasphemy Beherit. This is like Niflheim meets Grotesque,
yeah,
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Afflicted, like with the death metal riffs.
Sure, in certain aspects, but the main thing I thought of this was never like memorability. It was more, oh, I remember this random death metal thing, and I remember it's cool. Let's try this. That's my honest, what my thought process was for picking this. And we checked it out, and we came to a conclusion, which is interesting. Didn't really have any major thoughts about it, but now I guess we do, which is cool.
And there you have it, folks.
Yep. We'll see you next week for a bread pick.
Diamond will of God within my aura blaze. Now radiate protection here, all life on Terra raise. God power streaming from above, your strength of purpose win. Determination in your ray, perfection grow within. I am the one, I stand in Moria's fire. I am the one, I live in God desire. Come, O diamond will of God, defend my very soul.